Hi, my name is Alexander Sherritt. I'm here to talk to you about revenue management in sports facilities and how revenue management can make sports facilities be used for multi-purposes. So the big thing with sport revenue management is the ability to sell tickets or sell tickets per game or event in a given amount of time. The goal is to maximize the revenue per available seat per game. So the stadiums must control both space and time to target different market segments that are priced differently. The stadium must think about its shape and size, what events can be held here, how can we put anything unique, can we be multi-purpose, for instance, can an arena have a hockey or a basketball team both be facilitated? How can we use our shape and size differently? One example of this is the Ricoh Coliseum in Toronto. Its primary use is to host the Toronto Marlies AHL hockey team. It also hosts concerts, comedic acts, plays, but it is also used for unique events like Cirque du Soleil or junior box lacrosse, which is very popular in Canada, dog shows, and as well as equestrian events during the Royal Canadian Winter Fair. So by hosting these events, the stadium can generate revenue in other ways when the ice hockey team is not playing, so that the stadium just doesn't sit empty and it's always being used. More revenue is generated from concessions because people are there, more tickets are being sold, more jobs are provided. Outdoor stadiums also must find ways to generate more revenue during the winter months. So, for example, a baseball park, such as Fenway Park in Boston. It's used a lot during the summer months. There's almost always a baseball game. With such a long season and 168 games, there's always something happening. So in 2010, Fenway Park hosted the 2010 NHL Winter Classic for a sold-out game between the Boston Bruins and the Philadelphia Flyers. This allowed Fenway to generate thousands of dollars that it would not have had it not hosted their event. This provided people with a very unique experience. It paved the way for future events that were like that at the event. It opened more tickets to an alumni game that would be played. And the farm team also played there. So they were able to sell tickets to 3 different events that was being held on the ice there and drawn more and more fans. It also allowed people to see the stadium and bring in tourist people to go see the event and go, wow, Fenway Park's really cool. I'd love to come here for a baseball game. And they could market their baseball events through that. The NHL Winter Classics are becoming more and more popular events and are being used in unique stadiums to generate mass amounts of revenue. According to Sports Business Daily, Winter Classic outdoor games generate an average of $20 million per game. In 2014, the packed-out Big House in Ann Arbor, Michigan, generated $40 million in a game between the Detroit Red Wings and the Toronto Maple Leafs. In California, they've been able to hold Winter Classic events there. And so this generates lots of revenue. Stadiums and arenas can also host concerts throughout the year. For example, the Scotiabank Arena that hosts the Toronto Maple Leafs are able to have concerts and have the facility be used in the summer months. These unique events are allowing stadiums to generate revenue that they wouldn't have had otherwise. But stadiums also need to be careful to not just host any event. Scheduling lots of events doesn't cover all your costs, and you need to pick events that won't end up costing more than you earn from it. Thank you.